an egg and you will get any man you want. Women, we need to do better.
But the one you do for yourself, that won't be your own.
Go, Ashawo.
Don't forget to actually enjoy yourself.
So make sure you give birth as Hebrew woman.
Because they'll get you pregnant. Every girl you see has a big bum.
Don't touch me.
Better leave that marriage if it's beating you. A biological clock is ticking.
Because even
go and adopt a child. The child is a child. That nonsense bullshit.
Oh my God. I don't recognize it. All I can see is shades of you.
Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're coming here for the first time, if you're seeing this pretty face for the first time, my name is Wofai and you're watching Shades of Wofai. Don't make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button to subscribe and join this amazing family. Don't forget to check out my other videos, like, share, and leave a comment. And if you're a family member, if you're an OG, hey love, thanks for coming back and thanks for clicking on this video. You already know the vibes. We are locked in for life. We are family. Oh well, on today's video, from the title, you already know what we're talking about. The realistic life of a Nigerian lady living and surviving in Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria, you know the struggle of being a Nigerian lady living and surviving in Nigeria.
Nigeria is at an inflection point, undergoing structural and fundamental change towards a secure future.
And if you're not a Nigerian, well, grab a popcorn, grab something nice, grab a bottle of wine, whatever it is you like, because I'm about to give you an inside scoop into the life of a young lady living and surviving in Nigeria. Yeah. And here today I have a guest here. You already know her by
I'm not gonna get a guest.
She doesn't need to be introduced.
I'm not gonna get a guest.
Part of this family at this
Part of
point.
y'all.
Yeah, so we have her here, and whom other to have this conversation with than. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Okay, so let's talk about the daily life and hustle culture. The hustle, especially in Nigeria. If you're not hustling, I don't know what you're doing. Like, if you're not hustling, you're not surviving, because
you're not surviving.
You're going to have a main job, a regular 9 to 5, for instance. Maybe you're even going to school, you're doing like a master's by the side.
Exactly.
Then you have a business you're running, or maybe businesses you're running. Because if you don't do all of this,
how do you survive?
You can't.
How are you going to pay? How are you going to pay rent?
You can't even save money at all. Every penny counts. You have light bill to pay.
You have
to fill gas. You have to pay security bill.
You have to buy.
You have to pay for water. You have to buy drink water. You have to buy food. You have lots of things.
When does it end?
Like lots of things.
They didn't tell us adult food would be like.
They did not tell us, because if they did, really, I wouldn't grow up. And then the sad part is that you really don't get paid what you actually do deserve, right? Because now let's say you're putting in all the work, you're very efficient, you know how to do your job, you know you're owning everything, and then you are being paid a ridiculous amount at work. It's crazy. Like, how do you expect me to pay my rent from this money?
It's crazy.
How do you expect me to pay transport to work every day from this money? How do I fit? How do I sustain myself? How do I look this good with that amount of money?
I honestly don't know how we are doing it, but it's just crazy, because the sad part of it is you're doing all this and it feels like it's not enough. Like you need
because
to do
it is actually
more.
not enough. Like it is really not
and
enough.
They'll say rest. When do you have to rest? Even when in your sleep you're already dreaming of the bills that you have to pay. If you actually
rest, would you even get money at all?
No.
Should we talk about the light factor? The light factor. You can decide that, okay, today is content day. You want to take your time and film all the content because you have like a free day, and then boom, the party decides to take lights and they don't want to bring the light at all, and you're just sitting down there like thinking of your life. Like,
it's crazy.
Why?
There was a day I was creating content and they took lights. I was like, me, I be shooting this content.
I know you want to say, why don't you have a generator? I mean, you have a generator, but do you know the cost of fuel?
Well, like,
do you know the price of
it's expensive.
So back in 2022, I have a generator. Back in 2022, like, our lights had issues for like, I think 3 months or 4 months or thereabouts. And then I used to fill my 10 liters gallon for 1,000 naira. Let's say some police station 1,001, 1,2, 1,3, is high, 1,300 naira. Last time I went to buy fuel, that was in November last year. I filled It wasn't even full. I
Are
bought
you-
10,000 naira worth of fuel and it didn't
Mm.
fill that 10 liters.
It's crazy. It's
And now the
honestly
fuel
crazy.
even burns more. Like you just put the fuel and before you know it, like everything is out.
Finished.
As if you're using air. Like why? Like they're not even making it easy for us at all. Okay, we are struggling to buy the fuel. At least let it be worth
The money.
let it be worth the money. But no,
It's crazy.
2 seconds, everything has gone off.
And you know why it's so painful? We've actually lived a life where things were cheap.
Yes.
So now it doesn't make sense. Egg is let's not talk about egg. Oh no, it's
Let's
crazy.
talk about societal expectation and pressures.
Where
Yeah.
do we start from? Where do we start from?
The one thing a Nigerian girl has probably heard like 1,000 times in her life is, when are you getting married?
Bombastic side eye.
The pressure from our aunties, pressure from parents, pressure from older siblings that are already married. I remember when we were younger and when they see us with like a guy, even if it's your friend, your parents want to beat you, your mother is quarreling, you're going to get pregnant. You get this one, you get pregnant.
now.
But now, we need to remind them that if the boy, no, for real though, like we need to remind them, if they ask you why you're not getting married as a young lady, tell them that you don't like to follow boys because they'll get you pregnant. Because I mean, they told us they're going to get us pregnant, isn't
But
it?
the thing is, in as much as what they did was, I cannot say it was wrong because I feel like when I'm a mother, I'll still do the same thing.
I will not do the same thing. Oh.
I really say, how will you become when you get pregnant?
I wouldn't do
But
the
then
same
again,
thing.
I can't blame them. I know that I am deviating. I won't blame them. See us outside, we are single and unmarried.
I mean, you can actually be chasing, like you're chasing a career, you're getting a degree, you're running businesses, you're doing very well for yourself.
But as long as you
But
have
as long as you have a ring on
husband,
your finger,
all you are doing
society
is not,
society will think like you're wasting
when you're
your
introducing
time.
yourself, be like, yes, I'm a doctor, I have a PhD.
And then they'll ask you, where's your husband? Where are your children?
kids?
What do you mean about this one?
Like it's crazy.
It's really a lot of pressure on the Nigerian lady because I mean there are other things a woman can do other than getting married. No pressure whatsoever. You can be 30, 35, 40. Like
Get
go at
married.
your own pace,
Pace,
really.
true.
Like don't pressure yourself into getting married because society wants to get married because everybody's getting married. I mean the pressure is there.
My dear, you are saying plenty. As a woman, if you don't have money, don't marry you. Let me just tell you now. Have your money. Have something that is giving you money
Now why
before
me
you
say
marry.
never marry, I never get money yet.
And
When
never,
I get
exactly.
money, I
We
go
have
marry.
no hammer. That's why we have not married.
Exactly.
So by the time we hammer now, we will marry. Auntie, have money before you
And
get
then
into
like
a marriage.
beyond even getting married, there's even the pressure of being a good wife.
There's a
Pressure of being a good mother. Pressure of being a good cook. Pressure of being a good housekeeper.
Pressure of being a good sex mate. I'll be sex partner.
Like
Because to get person wey go satisfy you for bed now, it's a problem for the society.
When does he end?
Let
People
us
should
slow
have
down.
mercy on us. Then when you're not pregnant, do not say, make sure you give birth as Hebrew woman. Don't do CS and that.
Just imagine.
that nonsense bullshit. Like, what do you mean Hebrew woman? Whether you give birth through CS or you give birth through vaginal birth, you are still a woman. Like, nothing changes.
Expectations.
You're not less of a woman because you give birth through CS or because you give birth through. A woman is a woman. You brought life to the world. Whether you brought the life into the world by whatever means you choose to, you brought life into the world. I've heard that thing a lot actually.
I had to give one of my aunts express warning. I told
I've
her
heard
the
that
next
thing
time you
before.
will call me and ask me when I am bringing man, I will block you.
If you notice me, I don't send anybody, papa. That's where they dash me money. I don't block and join.
Funny how I actually don't get pressure from any. Oh, my elder
And she
sister
stopped.
does.
She stopped.
No, my elder sister actually does. Every time we speak on the phone, how far now? No, brother. When I'm like, auntie, rest. Like, rest. Then she knows one of my exes. So she'll not be asking me of him. What of this is so person now? How is he? I'm like, I don't know where he is. Why now? What happened to people? I'm like, and it's one silly boy asking me of like, what happened to us? I said, how? Everybody has gone their way. Like, it's not that deep. Meanwhile, in all of this, the men don't get all this pressure of when are you getting married as much as the women do. Because they always come up with the whole biological cycle, biological clock is ticking. At a particular distance, you can't have children again.
Woman, if you have
You cannot have a child anymore because you're 40 years or 45.
Because even
Go and adopt a child. A child is a child.
And I said that you still have people that get married at 25 and they can't have children for like 10, 14 years. So
Yes.
there's no manual to this thing.
Exactly.
I've seen a 35-year-old, a 38-year-old woman still give birth. So just go at your own pace and don't pressure us, please. Don't pressure us.
You must rest a little.
Then let's talk about safety and security issues on a more serious note. One of the hardest parts of being a woman, a young woman in Nigeria, is safety. Like every day,
I feel we don't talk about this enough.
Yes, every day we get to hear stories and see news about rape, about a lady being molested, a lady being killed because she went to visit her boyfriend and all of that. And it's disheartening to see some of the comments under most of these posts. They'll be like, what was she wearing? Why was she showing her body? Why did she go to visit her boyfriend? Why did she travel to go and see a man? And all of that. And nobody's really paying attention to the fact that
She like
it is security we are talking about
that
here.
they'll say, there's this one they'll say, she refused to follow the broke boys now. But it's like, really. And see, that is even going far. Now, if I enter a taxi, the reason why I don't like using taxis, especially when I'm going to going a far distance, is because the moment I enter, from when I enter to when I drop, all that is in my mind is, I cover myself with the blood of Jesus.
Same.
I cover myself with the blood
Before
of Jesus.
I enter, it's like, before I enter, I even say that.
Like,
before I enter, I even
cannot
say that.
See, let me use pidgin. Them not born me well. Say I wear clothes that is above and enter public transport.
I wouldn't even try.
Now, if I see group of men coming, I start looking around, looking for the nearest place I can, just in case. Now I have to form to be polite so that my lack of not responding to you will not trigger you to harm me.
And it shouldn't even be that way.
And it's not supposed to
like,
be
what
way.
happened to like human rights? What happened to like freedom of movement, freedom of speech,
It doesn't
freedom of
happen
why
that
do
way.
I have to greet you? Because I'm scared that you might attack me if I don't greet you. Why?
Like now, group of
like my only offense is being a woman.
That's
literally.
It. Then I don't want to talk to you. Like, hello, hi, and I'm going, and you want to talk to me, and I don't want to talk to me, and the next thing I'm hearing is, go, Ashawo.
Like, should we even get the names calling, the harassment?
Like one day I had to ask him, is that all the insults you can actually give? Calling me the A word. That is all the insults.
They call woman Ashawo on a regular day.
That is all the insults.
And I'm like,
it's crazy.
Why is that even an insult? Why do you have to call a woman Ashawo to feel satisfied? If they don't call you Ashawo, that means they've not insulted you.
They've not insulted you.
They must call you the Ashawo. If they don't call you,
it's crazy. Like we are not safe.
And next thing, because then they follow all these old men. Men wear people, men wear old like a and I make it say if you talk to me anyhow. I didn't even say a word. I didn't even say a word.
Tell me why you are touching me. Triggered? And don't touch me. And you get triggered.
Like, there was this night I actually wanted to go and get fish from Barimpa. And I tried to like order a ride. Like I tried and I wasn't getting a ride and it was getting late. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go. It's not to get to the road and like
buy fish and come back.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be that easy.
I had to wear a big joggers. I had to wear a big t-shirt. I didn't wear a wig. I had to wear a face cap and literally wore slides.
So that
just because I wanted to look unattractive.
It's crazy.
And even with that, I still had cars that stopped. Hello, excuse me. Excuse you for what?
It's crazy.
Excuse you for what? Like I actually had to like disguise because I'm like in my head I'm like I don't want to look too feminine.
So I
don't get attraction or anything because it was late. But even with that,
it's crazy.
When are we going to actually agree that the men are the problem and not the women? It's not a thing of what did she wear or where did she go to? It's the men. As a man, why do you feel the need to touch a woman carelessly when she doesn't want to? What happened to consent? And why do you think that even when you talk to on the road should respond to you?
Exactly.
Why? And why would you even want to go as far as raping a lady? Like if you want sex so bad, why can't you just go and pay to get one? I mean, there are like ladies on the street that want you to pay to get this. Like, why can't you go and pay for it? Why do you have to force yourself on a woman that doesn't want it?
It's crazy. Like, women are not safe, and that's
like you can't just
we
walk
need to
without somebody
acknowledge
disturbing, and then the next thing you hear
we are not
Madam,
safe.
smile now.
Why
are you frowning your face? Like, sir, I don't even know why you have to smile with you. Like,
why are you frowning your face? Like, there was a situation, there was a case where I entered, this front seat that they would carry two people, and I was at the middle, and what I was wearing wasn't even short, and that was how this driver, every minute, driver wants to pull jack and touch my. At some point, I was like, "Oga, are you okay? Are you okay?" The rest of the bar were like, what? They're like, why I go wear like, and it's when I turned back, it was a woman. If you see the way I fled at her, how can you say this?
Yeah, some of them are the problems actually.
How can you? This man is legit. harassing
her,
me,
and you're an elderly woman,
and
you're
you're a
inside,
woman, and you're
seeing it,
seeing it, and
and your
you're
response
asking
is,
me,
why
why did I wear a cloth that is showing my? These are the problems.
these are the
Women, we
problems,
need to do
actually.
better.
These are the problems.
We need to do better.
Like literally, she
We
could have
need
been
to
your
do
daughter.
better.
You tell your daughter,
We
why
need
you
to do
wearing this
better.
thing? That's how they get to rape their children. Nobody's talking about it because they
Right
just keep
now.
quiet and say, you say why you go meet her for road?
When you have women that will allow their husbands or their husbands to abuse their children, they know that this children's
they'll hide
stepfather
it.
is, and they will hide it.
They
They
won't
will
say
make
anything.
excuses for women. We need to do better. Like the whole quest for male validation. Like I want to, because make it make sense how you are preserving a marriage. A man that is molesting your daughter. That is one thing I would never
No.
understand.
The reason is because they are afraid of being addressed as a woman that left her marriage.
I would never
And
understand.
this is 2025.
Ah,
If you are still afraid, or if you are still scared of what society is going to say because you left your marriage, especially when the man is beating you, I pity you. I really, really pity you. And that's actually a thing because, like some women actually stay in abusive marriages because they don't want people to say, why did you leave your husband? I say, you cannot even stay in your marriage. You cannot keep a man. You cannot do this one. 2025. Better leave that marriage if it's beating you. Leave that marriage. There are better things outside. You don't even need a man to survive. You can stay on your own. Better leave that marriage. The man is beating you and you're staying in the marriage because you don't want people to say you cannot stay in your marriage. You cannot keep.
there are so many people that have died from this. So
you can wait until you die. Then we are going to gladly attend your funeral. I mean,
but then again,
the choice
please,
is yours.
If you don't want to leave, you
We know
can
they are-
stay. Don't
we-
release the men to us.
that
in
one
the street, so
save
please.
No, don't leave him for us.
Don't leave him for us. You can have him stay.
Then let's talk about social media pressures and lifestyle struggles. I mean, one thing about social media is it will stress you. You open Instagram today and boom, this one is traveling to Dubai. This one is having this is shaking her butt in a yacht in a tongue. This one is having brunch every day. This one is getting proposed to. The other one is you're just here thinking of how to survive through the month, how to enjoy your 5K for the remaining part of the month.
But the truth here, and this is me being honest, this thing I think it has to do with mental conditioning, because I have conditioned myself to not allow those things. I'll watch it and be like, oh, she's having the time of her life, and I scroll past. I do not allow it, because one thing I've come to realize is the moment I allow it sink in, it can take me to places that I don't want to. So I've told myself that, okay, so that's why there are so many accounts that I have blocked on IG, so that I don't see their posts. I don't allow it get to me. I just feel like as adults, you can take like intentional steps to not be pressured into depression. So what I just do is I just avoid some certain posts so that I don't go into that. I know it's not easy, especially now that any small thing, once you open IG, you're seeing proposal here and there. Like,
Bro,
did you even receive a memo that the world is coming to an end? You people should tell us so that we go and marry.
Should we even talk about the pressure of body enhancement, glowing skin, and all of that? Like these days, there's a certain
crazy.
like we're talking about the whole beauty standard. If you don't have a snatched waist, you don't have flat tummy, you don't have a big bunda, then maybe you're not a girl. You're something else.
You can call me Emeka.
And I'm like, when do we get to this point? Like all of a sudden, every girl on the street has a bunda, like has a big bunda. Before now, you can see like a random girl on the streets, but now every girl you see has a big bum.
Like then,
every girl you see has a big bum.
Then it used to be
and a flat tummy.
Yes, so then it used to be a thing of you hide and go and do enhancements. But now we have people coming up. Yes, actually I have no beef against it. If you do not like a body part and you feel like you have the money to do it properly, by all means, go ahead. Where I have issues with it is where you go ahead and do this enhancement and you come back and start lying to people that, oh, you were sleeping in the gym, that is how you achieved that bunda, when me and you know that's not surgery you do. So just everybody, let's be mindful. Those that want to be pressured should honestly, Western.
Oh well, then the rise of friendship groups, travel squads, girl boss culture, all in this one Nigeria that we are. Before you know it, you've seen a group of 3 girls. they are going on a vacation,
I
taking
think it should be. I
pictures,
think it should be
and all
part
of
of
that.
every girl group. That
Yeah,
plan
I
should be
mean,
part of
no, that I'm
every
not
girl
saying
group.
that exactly. Like, it's a thing. It's something you want to do, quite all right. You have it in plan, but like seeing it is like throwing a form of, okay, I haven't done this and I want to do this. Like, where am I exactly? Like, whether we like it or not, and I'm not saying this as like it's not a bad thing exactly. Whether I like it or not, if you see these things on social media, it reminds you of your life and where you're going to. It's not a bad thing at all. And like maybe some of them are not even doing it. If I go on vacation with my friends, trust me, I'm going to post it too. So one person will
Why
see
will I
it
not
too.
post
Exactly.
it?
So one person will sit and be like, this girl is trying to, you get it. So
But
it's like
when
a
the parents
cycle.
say,
It's a cycle. It's like a thing on its own. It's not a bad thing. It's how you as a person takes it that makes it a bad thing.
a bad thing.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
exactly why would I go on trips and not post about it?
What is the purpose of the trip?
I'm having fun and I should, and this serves as memories. I cannot be keeping my phone all filled up with pictures and videos when I can easily just post them out there for posterity's sake and to ginger other people that you need to actually do this in your lifetime. Because there are a lot of things that I've added to my bucket list that I want to do before I go and meet my maker. So yes, please keep on posting it. It serves as, because then we didn't know what's going on girl trips. Then girl trips wasn't a thing. Then we used to think you have to be like one multi-millionaire to go on girls trip. But now you can actually go on girls trip on a budget, and it is something I would want to experience in my lifetime. And if it is not part of a bucket list, it should be part of a bucket list.
Let's talk about opportunities and hope for the future. Despite like all what society has been throwing and keeps throwing at the young women, at the young women, there are still like several opportunities for women out there. We have opportunities in content creation, opportunities in tech, opportunities in fashion, in businesses, and all of that. And also, like, we need to emphasize on financial literacy for women.
Women, true.
Yes, like some of us grew up like seeing people around us being like mostly housewives or not having businesses of their own. They have to depend on their husbands at all times.
What gives me joy is that sectors that used to be barriers to women, we're seeing women killing it. And that's why most times when I see certain ladies not having aspirations, you literally, the reason why we have people like Ibukun Awosika, you have people like Qutiewillz coming out and showing, is so that it can encourage you and I that there is more to aspire for than just being a housewife. You can be a housewife, you can be a boss, you can be a CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company, you can be everything all wrapped in one.
Yes.
You can, there is nothing like,
There's
oh,
no
you need to,
limitation
one needs
whatsoever.
to be lacking for you to be more in this. No, these women have made it their life's journey to show other people that, other women, that you can actually have it all. And we used to, then they used to tell us that as a woman, you can have it all. You can have the job, you can have the family, you can. But let me tell you, it's a lie, because we have women with evidences that you can actually have it all.
You can't.
You just need to have clear goals on what you want to achieve.
And follow through with it.
And I know that we don't always admit, but yes, and have like a strong support system, be it as your family, friends, partner, and baby girl, the sky is just the starting point. There's no need having limitations. There's so much we can achieve if you just put your mind to it. Yeah, it sounds so philosophical right now. Oh my god.
Okay, finally, we had to like save this one
For the
for
last.
the last. Let's talk about relationships and friendship. Difficulty in making genuine female friendships now. Like if you have like female friends that are actually genuine and they're not friends from like childhood, you don't know how lucky you are. Like when I get to like see some posts on Instagram, like or TikTok or something about how my friend stole my man, my friend poisoned me, my friend did this. I'm like, where did you post all these friends from? From where? There's one thing I'm actually very, very grateful for in my life is the gift of female friends.
True.
I actually do have like the best set of female friends, and I'm not even joking. I'm not saying this because I want them to feel proud or anything. I actually do have the best.
Proud.
They should be proud. But that's not what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying it because it's actually the truth. Because I've seen people with their female friends, and it's like they're just friends for the camera.
It's toxic.
They're just friends for the good times,
It's
and they're
toxic.
not friends like outside of the camera.
Toxic.
Like toxic friendships for real. So like the gift of friendship, female friends good
Like,
female friends in this time
knowing
cannot be
that
underestimated.
knowing that if you have whatever you're going through, you can actually tell this friend, no judgment, no nothing.
Yes, like
And
we listen, we
yes,
don't
see,
judge,
the truth is,
literally.
we call each other out on our bullshit. There is no how I will you see you and you tell me, and I know that you actually what you did was nonsense, and I will not come and tell you, oh no, but babe, it's actually we will call you out on your bullshit, and at the same time, we will still let you know it's okay to make mistakes.
You get.
But what is not okay is wallowing in that mistake, girl. Dust it. It has happened. There's no need crying over it and move on. Friendship is a give me, I give you thing. It's a I come to you when I'm having issues. When you have issues, you come to me. If I'm always running
Like
to
I
her when
point
I
to your
have
empty
issues,
cup today,
so
and then tomorrow my cup is
we need
empty.
to
You
pour
like
in, we pour in, and
pour,
that is how
like,
we never run
yes.
out. We never run out. You see opportunities, you plug them in. I do not understand the whole gatekeep thing. You see opportunities that you know that this girl is going to be amazing at. Why are you keeping it? You can't have two jobs at the same time. Making friends right now at this age, it's hard. That's the truth. Because now you don't know why they want to be your friend.
Let's talk about relationship. Being a young lady in Nigeria and looking for love, especially in Abuja. At this point, I think I've concluded there's actually no love in Abuja.
Now you cannot. It's not possible to have a male friend because as if almost all your male friends want to date you. Why can't I have a normal male friend that doesn't want to date
I
me?
actually have male friends that don't want to date me.
That's good.
Yeah, I actually have male friends that don't they don't want to date me.
That's good.
They think of like I'm literally like their G. They bring their relationship problems to me.
I feel when you get to that point,
and the sad part is that they actually do have girlfriends that think
that
I want their man or their man wants me. And I'm like, girl, I don't even want your man. Like your man is not even my spec.
No, I think when you get to that point where you become a guy's G, it's actually a very comfortable space.
Yeah, it's a comfortable space to be. Like very comfortable space to be.
Because being in your house sometimes can be really tiring. Sometimes you just want to hang out with friends that you know that you can be your real self with, and there is no hidden agenda.
This guy circle, guy circle. Guy circle, yeah. And like literally, like all of them, none of them have asked me out or made a move,
which is good
towards me. Like all of them in that circle. Like every time we see each other, it's like, how far, we hug, we smile, we talk, we laugh, everything. And when we go, when we come back again,
you have one girlfriend in one corner that is
that is hating on me because
hating you that you want to snatch their man.
Like all of them are literally not even my type. Like all of them are not my type. Like I just like them. I love the energy when we see. I love how caring, how concerned they are. I love how we talk, how we relate. And when we live there, like it's not that deep. It's not that deep. But the struggle to be in a relationship as a young girl.
Oh my God!
I feel like when you just pass 22, 23, it becomes hard to get a man. I don't know if it's just me.
See, now that's the thing. Now I used to think getting a man is hard, but you can literally get any man.
Okay.
Now where the thing is,
forgive my
as
line.
A woman who has standards,
getting
a man
what she wants.
Yes. A self-aware woman.
Yes.
Getting
that's
a man
correct. That's
hard.
correct. That's correct.
Exactly. You can have any man.
Exactly. Just cooking the egg.
Just cooking. You don't understand.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
It's only an egg, and you will get any man you want, and that is the honest truth. But getting a support system, a partner,
a kind man, a man whose head is on his neck,
a consistent man,
a
morally upright man is
getting a man is not hard, but getting the man is actually the hard part.
Most of them now they do based on referral.
I'm about to say that. Like at this point now, it's more of okay.
Based on referral.
Maybe my friend is referring a man to me. Maybe her cousin or her friend or maybe her partner's friend and all of that. That's where we are right now. That's where we are right now. Because
just going to a bar or going to a restaurant and seeing a man.
You guys will talk today. Tomorrow, the next thing is come to my house.
Yes.
Come to my house.
No.
Like,
do you live alone?
Yeah.
Question. Do you live alone?
Why? Do you want to move into my house with me? Abuja men, and do you live alone?
My God.
Live alone or do you live with family? That line.
See, let us learn how to respect ourselves.
That line.
Then they'll not be like, why are you acting like a child? You're an adult. So making friendship relationships nowadays,
like as a young woman in Nigeria is a struggle.
Having that standard of friends as a Nigerian woman right now is crazy.
It's actually a struggle.
But then again, we keep hustling, we keep finding, we keep
And
putting
then
ourselves
amidst
out
all of this,
there.
like you're struggling with your career, your business, you're struggling with maybe school, struggling with rent, with sorting out your bills, with making friends, with getting like with being in a good relationship, stable relationship, and then you now have the issue of people talking about sugar daddy, this sugar daddy, that sugar daddy, and everybody assumes as a young Nigerian woman, for you to survive and for you to like have certain things, there has to be like a man there that is doing all of this.
I don't think we
And
can
like
ever beat that allegation.
and like it even makes like all the struggle you go through
Look
like for
very-
yourself look useless. Like, okay, I'm actually like, do you actually see me hustling? Do you actually see me pushing my business out there? Do you actually see me like hustling for customers and clients to patronize what I'm selling just because I'm trying to like make my own money? Do you see me going to work and showing up every when I don't feel like, even I'm having cramps, when I'm sick, when I'm feeling unmotivated? Do you actually see me showing up? They don't even care about all that. Nobody's seeing the effort you're putting into your own life. They just feel okay, you're just now somewhere,
You have a
probably
man.
sipping a glass of wine. There's a man that is sprinkling money or spray money on you. And I'm like,
Once you sneeze, Allah.
actually do wish there was someone that was actually sprinkling money on me. Like, I don't have to work so much to actually live the soft life I want to live.
I want to live soft life, no stress.
But in most cases, I won't completely like outright this, because I mean it does exist in some cases, but in most cases, not in all cases, like in some cases, young women actually doing things for themselves by themselves without anybody supporting them. And like having to like completely outright or completely like discredit their efforts doesn't sound nice at all. Like, it makes it even worse when this woman is actually struggling by herself, and then you're just there like judging from afar, like, okay, nah, because she get one Odogwu, they spray her money, they drop money, now why she dey do anyhow? Odogwu spender.
You know, sometimes we wish we do.
Yeah, I want Odogwu spender. Like, I want
wish
Odogwu
we
spender
do.
because the baby girl life I want to live, I might need Odogwu spender. Maybe rob a bank. I don't know. Just saying. Just saying.
I wasn't there.
Just saying.
I wasn't there when she said that.
Video.
Please.
Just
Bonnie
saying.
and Clyde sing.
Okay, so like we've come to the end of this video. Basically, I think the conclusion of the whole thing is fear God and keep His commandments. That's what the
Very
Bible said.
important.
That's what the Bible said. And yeah, like I feel like most women can actually, young women can actually relate to this, because it's what every young woman in Nigeria goes through. Yeah, it's going through from time to time. And in my own opinion, I would say, in all of this, love yourself, treat yourself right, chase your goals, never give up, and put God at the center of it all. We didn't talk about God as much, but I believe as a young person, male or female, you need God in all that you do. In all that you do. Personally, I have experienced him. I have seen him come through in different
many ways.
Different ways. Like, I can't even say all about it. Like sometimes it's like, okay, I know I cannot do this thing, but then like with His guidance, and I'm able to go through with it. So in all of these things, while you're struggling to pay your rent, you're struggling to secure that job you think you deserve, that's going to make life easy for you, you're struggling to take care of your family and show up as maybe the breadwinner of your home, you're struggling to hold a relationship and like get married, have a child, you're struggling to make friends, you're struggling to basically live and all. Put God at the center of it all. Talk to Him. Tell Him how you feel. Explain to Him what your needs are. And trust me, He will come through for you. And while you're doing all of this, it's easy for you to lose yourself and all, like in the midst of struggling to like sustain yourself and stay afloat. But while doing all of this, don't forget to actually enjoy yourself. Life is for the living.
Life.
Life is for the living.
As you're making your money,
life is for the living.
please
Make sure your money is showing on you. Don't just hustle for January to December, from Monday to Sunday, and there's nothing to show for it. You don't have a good hair.
Girl,
you don't take care of yourself. Your skin is not glowing. You're not appearing neat. You're looking crossed and all of that. Remember to enjoy. Remember to take care of yourself. Remember to go out with your friends. Remember to spend time with people you care about. Remember to go out for drinks. Go out to dance. Go out to do things you love. Remember to enjoy yourself. Country is hard.
You
Country
only
hard.
live once.
Country
dear.
hard, trust me, and the country might just keep getting harder. But we're not praying for that anyways. But the country might just keep getting harder. But the one way you do for yourself, that won't be your own.
True.
In all of this, the one way you do for yourself, that won't be your own. So remember to take care of yourself. Any final words from you?
What she said, everything she said, from beginning to end, everything she said, I support that. And just to add something, learn a skill.
Yeah, very important.
Always upskill. As a woman, the way you would stay relevant in whatever you're doing is upskilling.
100.
Keep on upskilling. You want to take that course, my dear, take it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to learn a new skill, my dear, learn it.
Mm-hmm.
There is no limit. There is nowhere that they wrote that you must learn, you mustn't. They don't put a number, don't put a limit to what you can learn. Don't put a limit to what you can achieve. You want to transition to another career, my dear, go ahead. You see,
You have all it
you would
takes.
not know till you try. What if you actually make it?
Mm-hmm.
What if you actually make it? My watchword, whenever I want to try something and I'm scared and I have this voice in my head telling me that, are you sure? You know what I tell myself? What's the worst that can happen?
Yes.
What is the worst
The worst
that
is
can
that
happen?
you fail, and if you fail,
I apply
pick
for that
yourself
job.
up
What's
and do
the
it
worst
again.
that can happen? They tell me no. Life goes on.
Mm-hmm.
I tried a new job. Oh, I don't get to like it. What's the worst that can happen? When you fall, cry, clean your eye, stand up and try again.
The same way you keep giving that toxic man in your life 1, 2, 3, 4 chances. Give yourself as many chances.
Look at where you're coming from and know that, baby girl, you're doing amazingly well.
If
Self.
you're going to take anything out of this video, take that particular one. Love on yourself. Love on yourself. And if you've watched up to this point of the video, I want you to comment love on yourself. Love yourself in the comment section. And I'd love to see you share your experiences or share a thing or two about being a Nigerian lady, young Nigerian woman, rather, living in Nigeria. I would love to see your comments. I would love to see 1 or 2 advice you have, or for like the younger women coming up, the Gen Z women coming up. I mean, they can take a thing or two from whatever it is you're going to share. And I think we've come to the end of this video. Basically, we've said like everything we need to say, right? We said everything we need to say in this video. And if you feel like we did not touch a particular part while talking, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. I'll bring the comments. I'll be checking your comments out. And with that being said, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed to this channel yet.
Subscribe,
Like, you can't be watching all of this and then you're not subscribed. Like, why would you do that? And please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it to a young Nigerian woman. You would love to see this. You would love to hear a thing or two. Don't forget to follow Diary of a Nigerian Scientist also on all her socials. I'm going to put them on the screen. And with that being said, please bless and stay subscribed. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.